chaos happens. It's about the response you have.
Hinostroza, wrist shot gloved against, and what a setup that was. Point blank against Casey Middlestat. Here's Kyler Yamamoto weaving his way in, stopped point blank by Greg Anderson. To Cody Ceci, his shot pinballed off a skate, and looking to clear but failing to do so was Peyton Krebs. So Edmonton has Buffalo bottled up. McLeod will find McDavid, get it back, wrist shot fended off by Anderson, wraparound, McDavid scores! Connor McDavid, number 53, 1-0, Edmonton.
Possession, allow the next line to come out and create that chance. Commercial timeout, top line for Edmonton goes on the ice, and it just builds that confidence to work in the offensive zone. Ryan McLeod's had a couple real good looks. This is a beautiful pass here by McDavid in the slot. Two players go to him. That leaves one guy open.
Ceci could not track down the rebound. Nurse will try to wrestle it free, but it's gathered and funneled back to Dahlin. Shot redirected and a save made by Skinner. Thompson banged one off the goalpost. Buffalo blitzing Edmonton right now, but can't find the back of the net. Weaving, dealing, Thompson, one-timer, Skinner scores, and finally Buffalo beats Stuart Skinner. This game is tied. Thompson to Skinner, his 27th is the equalizer.
Relentless pressure on this power play. Great movement by the Buffalo Sabres, and to battle on that puck, what a cross-seam pass. Stuart Skinner has to look around Dylan Cousins to try and find that shot from Thompson. And led that power play for years. Bouchard stepping in there. He'll learn. That's a play Nugent Hopkins likes to make.
Hyman short side, stopped by Anderson, smacked out of midair, and a big hop off the boards. That's a break for the Sabres. Could very well have been. And now he'll take it away from Draisaitl and sneak behind, dishing, wrist shot, and somehow Skinner got a piece, and it might have hit the outside of the post. And a clear Devon Shore, taken down the one knee Bryson. No penalty was called. Here's Derek Ryan in front and redirected, juggled and held against Devon Shore. Stewart, meanwhile, Connor McDavid, goal number 53. He's got an 11-game point streak going, and he's scored 11 goals in those 11 games. Nugent Hopkins, one-timer, flared toward the net, a save, Anderson, rebound, nudge just wide. Here's a point-blank chance, and Nugent Hopkins buries it. Set up by Draisaitl, Edmonton regains the lead 2-1.
That's what sets it in motion again. Good cycle down low, win a puck, hold on to right here. That tip right there really doesn't allow Anderson to get a clean save, doesn't handle it, and as a result, that perfect little pass on the spinorama by Leon Draisaitl, eyes in the back of his head, finds Nugent Hopkins, who hesitates for that millisecond, picks his spot, and buries it up over top of Anderson for review.
After reviewing the play, it was determined that it was offside. No goal.
It's a correct call. The best overall defenseman, the guy that puts up points, but also is out there in critical situations, defends.
Here's Cousins, point blank, fought off by Skinner. Shore couldn't handle it. Got it back though. Surveys the situation and finds an opening for Nurse. He stumbled, and that shot was blocked. The rebound, back door, open man, banked in front, shooting and scoring, Derek Ryan. And the fourth line makes the most of a prolonged shift.
Dogged work in the offensive zone. This is where Edmonton is creating their chances, and they stay in the hunt here. This one gets through, a little bit of a knuckler. One chance gets stopped. The second opportunity by Shore to get it out to the slot to Ryan onto the tape, and he buries it, but this is just staying with it. And for Clem Costin, just plants himself in front of the net. A big body. Look at this. No chance for Anderson to see that at the last second. Staying with it, being aggressive, and I think that's the way Edmonton has to play in the third period as well if they want to hold on to this lead and extend it.
And you saw on the tail end of that clip, Victor Olofsson hunched over.
Stuart Skinner was great to keep his team around.
Hinostroza working up the right-hand side. Puck comes free to Cousins. He spins, shoots, and scores. Dylan Cousins in one motion ties the game.
Taken out of the play, but he stays with it. Little play at the line by Middlestat. Follow the bouncing puck. He knocks it down. In the process of knocking that puck down, He gets himself into an awkward position, but then he just spins, fires in the same motion. Very difficult to pick that up for Stuart Skinner. That reaction says it all. And early on, the Buffalo Sabres, as we just talked about, early in periods.
And now he tries to finish his check, but wheeling his way off that was Ekholm. Now Fogle to the middle of the ice. McDavid shoots and scores! 2 tonight! 54 on the air! And Edmonton surges back in front. 3-2.
A bit more distance and getting it away in a flash. This is a great play by Warren Fogle. Nice spin move on the line, gains the zone, and then just throws it into the middle for McDavid with speed on the stick. What a pickup. And as he picks it up, he's already moving to the left to open up that shooting lane and zips it across grain. So elusive, and Anderson, look at that look. That stare down afterwards. I always watch what the goaltender's reaction is going to be, because he looked up and said, "Are you kidding me?" Getting away.
Thompson working hard on him is Desharnais, and again he's got the size to match up in front. A backhander juggled and then held by Stuart Skinner against Jeff. His Skinner over to Draisaitl. Cousins is hurt, or maybe no skate blade. Here's Nugent Hopkins in front. What a save! Anderson driving at it but can't finish. On the doorstep to put Edmonton up by 2. Once, twice, a third time. Dig, carve, chisel, but no. Shuttling Gene Coffey. I've never seen him drink coffee.
He's wired to me.
Here's Skinner to Thompson. A backhander to save made on Jack Quinn by Stuart Skinner. Rebound, Power down to one knee, pounces back up, trying to go back door. Skinner, stopped by Skinner. Rebound thrown in front, and Stuart Skinner's able to collect.
And has continued throughout this season.
Should correct myself. Adam Oates finished his career with the Oilers, but never played for the Sabres. Played for 6 other teams. Anderson headmans the puck to Jokiharju, and now Jeff Skinner. The Oilers look to whittle their Pacific Division deficit to 4. Fogle's in, drops it off, backhander, and somehow Anderson kept it out. Against Zach Hyman, I believe he got a piece. Sabres have been a much better team away from home all year long. Cousins, a shot off the rush, and Middlestat stopped for the second time in 5 minutes. Minute 15 to play. Jokiharju. Dahlin, shot off the outside of the post. Skinner had it sealed up. Cousins. It's Edmonton 3, Buffalo 2. Draisaitl bottles the Sabres up, works it free to Hyman. He shoots and scores, and this one's over. Edmonton puts it to bed.
Offside goal, though, Jack. I believe Draisaitl was already in the zone in this puck battle on the line.
Was he lingering?
I think it's
The original shot was offside.
Yeah, there you go.
Draisaitl was still inside the line. And Edmonton in position to close out for a 35th victory. Draisaitl wins the faceoff, chips it carefully toward Anderson, and this one is over. Edmonton 3, Buffalo 2.